Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're having a wonderful day as usual. Today I'm very excited because we're going to be reacting to The Red, and I'm very excited for two reasons. First off, it's considered one of the best action movies ever made. I love action movies, so I'm sure I'm going to have a lot of fun. And the second reason is this is an indie film that was made on a shoestring budget with mostly non-professional actors and crew members. And well, in my opinion, indie cinema is where you see the real creativity of cinema, because it's very easy to make a great movie, or at least a movie that looks great, with $200 million. It's a whole other story when you don't have any money. Now, if you're new to the channel, my name is Francois. I'm a professional photographer and filmmaker, and, well, I love movies, obviously. Alright, now, without any further ado, let's get started for The Red. Praying. Yes, this movie is from Indonesia. Lots of Muslim in Indonesia. Hey, man works out, unlike me. I mean, I usually work out quite a lot, but recently I've been slacking. I do stay healthy, let's say that. I'm nowhere near his physique. Wow. I like the parallel between the man of God praying and the physical menace.
Udah, tidur aja lagi. Kamu harus istirahat. Tunggu ya pulang ya.
Will Daddy come home? Now that they've established that, I'm worried for him. I see that they chose a lot of muted colors. It's pretty typical of indie cinema because it removes a lot of variables.
Aku akan boleh pulang.
Okay, who are you going to bring back? Yes, having a lot of colors can be very difficult to deal with on a budget. This is why a lot of indie filmmakers, for example, they love black and white. See, same thing here. You mute all the colors and you only keep it blue tint. And so you remove a lot of variables in the sky and in the street.
Semua penjahat di kota ini menganggap dia sebagai legenda dunia hitam. Karena sekarang dia berani-beraninya menyewakan kamar-kamar di gedung apartemennya sebagai tempat persembunyian bagi semua penjahat yang sudah kita buron. Tugas kita sederhana. Kita masuk, tangkap dan seret dia keluar. Siap! Dia punya dua orang kepercayaan. Satu bernama Mad Dog, satu lagi bernama Andi. Otak dari semua bisnis tanah.
What's great about this image is that I'm pretty sure I can tell who's who. I'm gonna guess at Mad Dog, Tama, and... Sorry, I forgot the last guy's name. In that order, like the brain. Let's call him that. Maybe I'm wrong, but the way they're dressed, the way they stand, you know, obviously the boss is in the middle. Ooh. Whoa! Whoa! Oh my god. The worst place is to be last. Because if you're first, you may not see it coming, even though you kind of expected it. But last. Okay, I'm not sure if that's lucky or not. Oh god. This is what nightmares are made of. Whoa, 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 whoa! Okay, now I'm wondering if he's Mad Dog. Oh!
Fokus setiap detik.
Kenapa kita? Kenapa hari ini?
Kenapa enggak? Loh.
It's a good question and a good answer.
Sama sahnya dengan jawaban gue.
Exactly this.
Perlu kalian ketahui, ini bukan pertama kali tempat itu diserang. Berulang kali rival Tama mencoba merebut tempat itu. Cek kembali perlengkapan.
This movie is not losing any time. I'm loving this already. Let's go. Let's raid this place.
Saya tidak mau ada satupun bangku kosong pada saat kita pulang nanti.
Okay, now you've said that, I'm expecting that there will be a lot of empty seats. Oh, the rain on the floor really adds to the atmosphere. Oh, I love this. Like, the storm is coming.
Tanggung jawab saya jamin. Nggak bakal ganggu.
Aren't you worried that there might be traitors among you guys?
Mereka ini pemula.
That too.
Oke, saya taruh mereka di belakang.
It's probably wise. That old guy is pretty brave, going in without a helmet. That said, I'm not sure how much it protects you from bullets. Okay, so they're gonna raid this building. Wow, what a task. I'm pretty impressed by the costume for an indie film. They look pretty real. The truck also was great. I'm not sure how much budget they had, but whatever they had, they used it well so far. This is so tense. Only one god, if that's a god. Ooh, he's going to appear behind him. Yeah. Sorry, kid. That's not your day. I like the really positive, colorful program on the TV. Nice contrast with the rest. Wait, are there people living in there? Oh yes, they did mention it. Sorry, my bad.
Gak mau ke laut pun saya juga tidak peduli.
Istri saya sendirian di atas. Dia nunggu obat ini. Jadi saya harus ke atas. Mundur.
Oh, cukup!
If there are people living in there, that means you always have to try and take an educated guess as to who's an enemy and who's not.
Tenang. Nanti saya antar ke kamar.
Terus bagaimana dengan istri saya di atas?
Oh, kosong. Dengar. Pilihannya hanya dua. Sama saya atau dia.
Lu awasin dan tempel dia terus.
Can you imagine living somewhere and then suddenly there's an entire group of armed forces barging in because we are gangsters living in the building? Ooh, don't do anything stupid, man. It's too easy so far. I'm starting to get worried. Maybe there's a trap or something. Oh, I love these transitions. So simple, but so effective. Okay, kid, don't do anything stupid. Oh my god! Can you imagine?
Jangan tolol, Dek.
Exactly what I just said.
Ya, bagus.
Ooh, I would not do that if I were you. Don't lower your guns until he's on your side. Yep, you're gonna regret that. Ooh, can you get him? Man. Whoa!
Itu perlu! Itu perlu!
Yes, he's right. As terrible as it is, he's right. See, you're gonna regret letting him go. Big mistake. Ooh. Did they hear him? But don't let him go. Chase him. Doesn't matter. There's always a possibility that they did not hear him. Don't take any chances. Oh, they have cameras everywhere. Okay, so they definitely know they're here. I'm telling you, this feels like a trap. Something's off. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. He knows.
Matikan semua komunikasi, kunci semua akses. Gua pengen ajak tetangga untuk main.
There's gonna be a little bit of noise. What are the neighbors?
Tahu harus bagaimana?
His men, probably. Oh, I see. They're going to target them from the next door building.
Sekarang. Tahan. Biarkan dia berkarya.
As a warning to the others. And you made a big mistake by looking at the window. Ah, man, I knew it. Ooh, what is he gonna do? Come on, he's dead. Look at the man you have in your custody. Whoa!
Ini berita bola. Semalam seru juga tuh, semalam pertontonan sepak.
Man, run! Yeah, that's sending a message. No, no, no. Don't get fooled. Yes. Oh!
Lantai 5 aman.
Okay, they're getting overrun. The tables turn pretty quickly. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Kijang satu. Caka di sini. Masuk.
Yes, you're all alone, my man.
Mungkin Anda sudah mendengar kalau kita kedatangan tamu tak diundang. Dengan bantuan Anda dalam mengusir kutu-kutu ini. Dan Anda akan mendapatkan imbal tanpa biaya.
And just like that, the entire building is against you. Well, there might still be a few good people in there who can help them.
Kita masih bisa menangani ini sendiri.
No, you can't.
Kita butuh backup sekarang. Tidak mungkin. Apanya yang tidak mungkin? Penyerbuan ini bukan.
It wasn't authorized. Or it's an undercover mission, like it's not official.
Siapa saja yang tahu kita di sini?
No one!
Kita sendiri.
Wait, is the old guy a traitor? Because I really don't see any other reasons why he would do that. Unless he has a personal score to settle with the bad guys.
Tetap di sini.
I can see they filmed all of this in an abandoned building. That's pretty smart. That gives you a very realistic set without having to spend any money. At least I'm guessing the building is abandoned because it looks pretty dirty and crappy and there seems to be a lot of decay. Whoa! Oh, the mistake! Oh, I love this shot. Oh, the use of light. Man. This is a bloodbath.
Kerjaan apa lagi yang lu buat? Hah?
The brain isn't happy.
Lu gila ya?
Ngomong apa lo? Ini urusan gua. Gua yang urus.
Do you?
Kalau backing yang datang gimana? Lu nggak bisa nembak polisi. Polisi lu bayar, kelar.
Emang lu pikir mereka kemari buat minta duit?
Nggak akan ada bantuan. Nggak ada bukti apa-apa.
You know too much, man. I'm convinced that there's a traitor in all this.
Pokoknya nggak ada cerita. Kita libas mereka semua. Gua udah tahu siapa dalangnya.
See?
Bangsat tua ini. Berani betul dia masuk di kerajaan gua.
Actually, maybe he's not a traitor, but there's definitely some history between the two. Ah, it's keeping me on my toes. I love this. Oof. Oh, man. Oh! Honestly, it's very impressive how with just some flashing lights and a smart use of light and shadows, they can create so much tension. Even though technically you're not actually seeing anything. If you removed all the lights and like all the flashing lights and the shadows moving, nothing's happening actually. But it just works so well. Oh man! Also, the work on the sound effects is brilliant. It creates so much tension and energy. Okay, what are you looking for? Also, a little bit of shaky cam. A good way to create tension and energy. Whoa! You're not gonna hold for very long. Oh! Oh man! Whoa! Oh! Okay, well played. Oh! Oh! Oh, that's so brutal. Okay, how did they know to come down a floor? Sorry. Oh! I'm actually surprised at the number of guys who are willing to risk their lives to try and stop them. Whoa! Oh, that's bad. Oh, man! Okay, the muted sound is such a nice touch. It really makes you feel the pain of that guy. How he doesn't really understand what's happening anymore. Whoa! What are you gonna do with that? Ooh! Whoa!
Apaan nih?
Terlokalisir, cuma 2 kamar.
Maybe a bit more than 2 rooms.
Lumayan.
Also, the smoke is a great way to add atmosphere and to make you feel like shit went down. It's pretty miraculous that you survived this. Seriously, the framing as well is so good. The way you follow him slowly getting back up, and when he turns his head, you see his teammate, let's call him that. Wow. And it's all one shot right now. Okay, the old guy better explain himself at one point or another. Oh, the strength it takes to climb like this, even with help. This guy scares me.
Lu lewat tangga, gue naik lift. Kita temu di lantai 7. Tommy, Angga, ikut dia. Gak usah. Ikut.
Why do I feel like Mad Dog does not trust him? Oh, that would be so stressful. No matter how much training you do, you're never gonna be trained enough for something like this. There's always gonna be that pressure inside of you. I imagine. Obviously, I'm not a cop, and I'm not a special operations cop. That's a downside to announcing yourself like this. You're scaring them, but you're also allowing them to be ready for you. $7-11.
Bapak tadi kan di sini.
Enggak. Tenang.
Oof. Oh! Whoa! Oh! God, fighting while protecting your friend at the same time. Oh, I like that there aren't too many cuts. This is where you can see that these guys know how to fight. Oof! Whoa! Oh God. Oh! Whoa! Oh, that's crazy. This guy's good. Oh my God. They have enemies everywhere. I'm starting to feel like they're not gonna make it. Whoa! Oh! Okay, that's lucky, maybe. It is lucky. Don't relax too much, though. He can always come back. 1 bullet. Hey, keep it! You never know!
Tolong buka pintunya. Ini ada luka. Kalau nggak kami berdua mati.
Jangan dibuka.
Yeah, that's probably a smart move not to get involved. But then you'd have to live with it for the rest of your life. But on the other hand, if you don't do anything, you have a chance of maybe surviving.
Jangan tinggalin kami, tolong. Buka pintunya.
Oh, what a dilemma. I don't know what I would do if I were in his place. Also, I just noticed that the image is a little bit desaturated as well. Oh man!
Apa ini?
Tutup mulut bangsat. Atau kau mau mati sekarang, ha? Kau sembunyiin apa?
Nggak ada.
Very lucky that he had a place to hide them.
Apa ini?
Will they figure it out though? Whoa! You don't have to destroy everything! Whoa, 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 whoa! Did he figure it out? Okay, stay calm, guys. Whoa! Oh god! Oh wait, when he's going to pull the knife, he's going to see the blood. Can you remove it somehow? Is that what he's doing?
Kau mau saya cincang kau istri, ha? Kau duduk sudah.
Ah, yes, that's what he's doing. Is it gonna work though? Okay, he didn't notice. Good. Woo! That scene was so tense.
Atau apa aja yang tajam. Cepat, Pak.
Oh, that's horrible.
Bisa dikerjain. Jangan khawatir. Pada ini.
Seriously?
Cepat cari yang benar, bangsa.
Yes, look again.
Sendok, langsung pit.
God, it's crazy not to have at least one normal knife. I know it's Asia and all, but still. Ooh! Oh god! Okay, there's no way they're not gonna come back. Something's off about this guy.
Kenapa?
I was close. Oh! Okay. So I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that he's on the side of the cops. Lots of backstabbing in this movie, it seems.
Nggak ada jalan buat kabur. Nggak ada jalan keluar. Satu-satunya jalan keluar adalah jalan masuk kalian tadi ke sini.
Well, maybe there's a secret passage somewhere.
Saya pernah lihat bosmu tadi. Dia tahu tempat ini seperti saya dan penghuni lain.
Wait, the old man?
Jagain dia. Saya akan balik secepatnya.
Is he gonna try and take on all of them at once? That would be pretty insane. That said, if you can kill the boss and his main henchman, that's your best chance at getting out alive. Incredibly hard to do, but probably your best bet.
Hey, kau so sadis.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh, damn! Oh, that was crazy. I really like the angles as well. They're so simple, but so creative in creating tension. Some Dutch angles when it's a little bit on the side, from underneath, from the top. See, once again, what a beautiful shot. You get everything you need to know in one frame. Come on, my man! Destroy all of them. Well played! Whoa! Seriously, the camera work is amazing. It's dynamic enough to make you feel everything, but at the same time, it stays enough in one place that you can really understand and see absolutely everything that's happening. Every move, every hit, every kick. You're feeling everything. Perfect. Oh! Whoa! Okay, I believe this is the first use of color, really, we've seen in the film so far. Whoa! Okay, these guys really know how to fight. And you see how just adding a little bit of the warmer color helps create depth. Sometimes that's all it takes to elevate a frame, to elevate a shot. And I can tell that this is one of the most important scenes of the film, just on the fact that they put more thoughts into the lighting. Well played, my man, well played. Oh, this is so exciting, I'm loving this. Come on, kill him, once and for all. Whoa! Oh, it's lucky. Damn. Can you imagine being in your kitchen and you... Oh my god. Oh, I'd freak out like crazy. I'd say I live in a house, so that'd be even worse for me. I'd be like, what the fuck is happening? He's probably all drugged up, so he probably doesn't even understand what's happening. It's probably for the better in his case. Yes, think of your wife and of your future kid. You need to make it for them. You need to make it no matter what. You have a duty to your family. That said, easier said than done. A friend? Oh, it's a brain. Okay, you better explain yourself, dude.
Mereka sudah mati.
Kita belum tahu itu pasti.
Saya tidak mau mengorbankan diri saya hanya untuk menyelamatkan nyawa mereka. Apapun yang berhubungan dengan hidup mati anak buah gua, lu jangan ikut campur. Lu ngomong soal pengorbanan.
Okay, I like you, man.
Perintah siapa penyerbunin? Nggak ada orang yang mengotorin tangannya untuk pekerjaan kotor mereka sendiri, itu nggak ada.
That's a good point, actually.
Pangkat kamu apa? Persetan dengan pangkat.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Kita di sini bukan untuk misi kemanusiaan, Pak. Kita di sini untuk kepentingan pribadi seseorang.
Who?
Siapa dalang di balik semua ini? Belum saatnya. Ini bukan tempatnya. Kita kembali ke atas. Cari semua anggota yang selamat. Baru dari situ kita pergi dari sini. Ada yang keberatan?
Yeah, you better not have any. And you're gonna be on the front line from now on. At least he would be if I was in charge. Because clearly he knows something we don't. Whoa! Oof. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. You're dead, man.
Jaga dia. Sekarang.
Why did you shoot Mad Dog? What's the deal? Okay, what does he want? Intel, maybe? Or maybe he wants to torture him first. Or do they know each other, maybe? Wait, is there another twist here? Like, they can't all be traitors. Come on.
Sebenarnya kurang kalau begini. Nggak ada gregetnya. Ini baru asik. Ini baru ada gregetnya.
I'm starting to understand the nickname Mad Dog. Because you have to be crazy to take on a cop like this in hand-to-hand combat. Especially when you have a gun. Oh! Man. Whoa! Oh, that shot was magnificent. The weight moved just with the kick. Ah, oh, perfect. Oh, well played. Now, I know I shouldn't be rooting for Mad Dog, but man, he's cool. Whoa! Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay, you're getting the fight you wanted. Whoa! I feel like this guy's dead. Or he's he. Oh, the way the sound disappeared progressively. Beautiful. It made his death so much more impactful.
Sama. Lo juga.
Okay, how do they know each other? Is this guy an informant?
Emang mereka nggak punya data ya kalau kita tuh?
Mereka nggak ada bukti. Cuma ada nama depan aja di file kita.
Oh, I just remembered. He said he was gonna bring someone back.
Hampir kesel gue ngeliat foto lu ditempel di papan.
Are they brothers?
6 tahun kata berita, lu muncul begini aja.
Is that why he betrayed them? Because he saw his brother in the footage. At least I'm guessing that's his brother.
Tapi lu ngerti kan situasinya? Gue ngerti. Bukan gue juga yang tinggal di sini. Gue bisa bantu lo keluar dari sini. Tanpa harus dibobol depan teman gue.
Lu ngomong apa tadi? Hah? Yang gua tahu nih orang-orang di sini udah habis selesai ngumpulin seragam teman-teman lu nih.
Lakuin aja yang gue minta.
Terus kemana? Pulang. Gua ini kegagalan terbesar buat dia, Ram.
Imagine now.
Gua yang lu lihat sekarang ini bukan gua yang dulu lagi. Cuma karena yang gua kerjain ini salah menurut lo. Bukan berarti gua gak jago, Ram. Gua dihormatin di sini.
I'm not sure you should be proud about being good at something bad.
Bentar lagi lo jadi om.
So it is his brother. I knew it.
Iya, laki-laki. 2 bulan lagi.
Should sense to get out, man.
Lu ngomong begini bukan karena lu pengen gua balik ke rumah.
Gue bilang kayak gini karena lo abang gua. Lo harus pergi. Gue gak punya banyak waktu.
Ya udah, lu ganti baju dulu lah sebelum lu pergi.
It's a good point, actually.
Ini pas sama gua.
Tunggu. Tahan pintunya.
Oh.
Orang-orang lu kemana?
Masih nyari. Orang lu.
Sama. Mau dibawa kemana tuh?
Bos.
Yeah, you better find a way to help your brother.
Beneran bukan itu orangnya. Lagian juga udah mati.
Dapat apa lo?
He got you there. Yeah, you should probably be a bit more discreet.
Masuk. Kenapa sih? Kenapa bisa?
Sersan suruh gue jagain dia.
Lo adalah alasan setiap tetes darah yang keluar dari tempat ini. Kita ke atas, serang, dan kita tarik target. Dan kita gunain dia untuk mengadili kita dari sini.
See, that's what I said. You got to the boss, and you kill him once and for all. You know way too much, man.
Orang kayak dia tinggal itu dong langsung butuh lutut.
Pakai apa?
Pisau, kayak kursi, tangan kosong, apapun. Lakuin aja yang buat nurut sama kita.
Kan gue udah bilang bukan itu orangnya.
Ya, dia pakai seragam. Dan yang penting gua bawa hasil.
Biasanya lu datang bawa apa kek?
Ya emang gak ada.
Coba gue lihat tangan lo.
He has blood on his hands. Unless you washed them.
Salah.
Ya menurut perkiraan gue tinggal 2 polisi lagi di bawah.
Menurut gue 3. Menurut lo?
Whoa! Whoa!
Dengar bangsat!
He saw him, I'm sure.
Pas gue lihat itu gue panteng ini layar. Terus gue pengen tahu reaksinya kalau lo gue gorok di depan dia.
Well, at least now he doesn't have a choice anymore. He better start helping his brother, or they're both dead. Assuming they're not gonna torture him to near death before his brother gets to him. Which is probably what a lot of gang leaders would do. Oh yeah, they did mention that there were narcotics in the building. Whoa! I feel like we're gonna get a crazy fight in here. Just from the way this is lit. And the set design and all. Whoa! Whoa! Boom! Now can we all man fight? Whoa! Well played! Oh, that was clean. Oof! Oh! Oh, that hurts. Oh! Oh god! You know, I really like also how you can feel that they're also getting hurt. Oh, once again, the camera work, like following him as he's falling. Amazing. I mean, it looks simple, but it's really hard to do well. It takes a lot of coordination. And you can really feel the weight of every punch and every kick once again. Oh. Oh, to do all of this on a table. Oh! Oh, that's such a neat shot. That's pretty lucky. Or is it though? I guess we'll see. Okay, time to face Mad Dog. Can you defeat him? Wait, is he gonna take on both of them at once? Okay, that guy really is mad. Okay, Mad Dog is crazy strong. Oh! But more importantly, he's crazy, just period. Because there's no way he can defeat both of them. Oh! Ha ha! Okay, maybe I'm wrong actually. I'm surprised he doesn't have more guards. Oh no, he does. It's just a... They're cowards. So I'm guessing the old man isn't a traitor. Or maybe he's a traitor, but for someone else. Maybe he works for another gang leader. Or for a politician, maybe. I knew it! Fucking knew it!
Sekarang, bawa saya keluar.
I don't know what his deal is, but he's clearly a fucker. Oh, the fact that he's able to hold his own against these two guys is just crazy. But now I'm worried one of them is gonna die. Oof. Whoa! Oh! Oh, the choreography is sick. Oh! Oh! It's so clean. You can tell that it's very well rehearsed, but at the same time, it feels very raw. Like it doesn't feel clean like you can see in some Hollywood movies, for example. It feels like they're fighting dirty, even though it's very well rehearsed and choreographed. Whoa! Oh, God! Oh, come on! Oof! Whoa! Oh, that's such a nice touch. For light blinking. I love this. It adds so much tension. Ah, it's in those little details where you see great filmmaking. It's so simple, but it elevates a scene like crazy. Also, I forgot to mention it, but they made a point of showing us the chain. So I'm guessing if they're gonna use it to defeat him. Oh no, the broken glass. That's pretty smart as well. Whoa! It's actually crazy that he can still fight. Well, you can tell that his movements are not as clean now that he's got the thing. Once again, really nice touch on the choreographer's part. Ooh! Wow, that was a gruesome death. But what a fight scene! Damn! Whew, I'm exhausted just watching it. Whoa! You need to capture that old guy and make him speak.
Lo sengaja nunggu lu datang. Semua juga nunggu. Biar bisa nangkep lo.
Sayang tidak berhasil.
No, it didn't.
18 anak buah lo.
He's making a good point though. But they did lose a lot of men as well. So it wasn't very well prepared for a trap.
Gue cuma butuh 1 butir peluru untuk nembak batok kepala lo, tau gak?
Mati setelah Reza telepon gua.
Reza.
Kenapa lu kaget? Dengar namanya.
Who's that?
Reza dan teman-teman yang berdas itu nggak pernah bilang nggak ke gua.
His superior?
Gua tahu apa yang harus gua bayar dan berapa. Tapi lu dikirim buat mampus, mati lu. Jadi pahlawan, enggak kampret. Lu bakalan dikejar peluru nyasar lo. Lu nggak bisa tidur lo. Nafas lu disekap bantal. Karir lu habis.
And you deserve it, because maybe he's not as corrupt as his superiors, but he's definitely very corrupt as well. Oh, well, you deserve that as well. Now, what are you gonna do? Wait, don't kill yourself. You can still escape. Just never go back to your house or something. Move to another country. What? I'm pretty sure I saw bullets inside the gun. But maybe I was wrong.
Teman-teman, silakan kembali ke kamar masing-masing. Semua sudah selesai.
Dia udah tahu suatu saat nanti akan ada orang yang jatuhin dia. Ini kuncinya. Ini akan nunjukin siapa aja yang masuk dalam daftar hitam.
You can clean up the city now. Well, it's not going to be easy, because even with the evidence, you still need to get the courts on your side. It's probably easier to just find every single corrupt politician and cop in the city and just put a bullet in their head. Sadly, this is how it works in a lot of places, including some wealthy countries.
Woi! Buka pintu!
Gue yakin bisa nyelamatin lu di dunia ini. Ngeluarin lu. Tapi bisa nggak lu nyelamatin gue di luar sana?
Probably not.
Dan mereka akan ngancurin di tempat.
Kita sudah menghilang begitu mereka sampai.
Terus ngapain tinggal?
Sama alasannya kenapa lu pakai tuh seragam.
I'm wondering what kind of education they received so that one of them became a cop and the other one became a gangster. It's pretty crazy to think about. Also, I forgot to mention it, but it's interesting how all the cops were in black and all the gangsters were in light colors. This created a contrast and made it very easy to follow each scene. Very well played in terms of production design. Very simple once again, but you need to think about it. And I just noticed that the old guy was in a lighter color as well. I can't believe I didn't notice this earlier. Wow, what a movie, guys. And, well, I completely understand why it's considered one of the best action movies of all time, because, well, it is. And even though most of the actors were non-professionals when they starred in this film, you can tell that they are accomplished martial artists, because clearly they know how to fight. They know all the moves, and they can make them feel real. They can really make you feel the weight of each punch and of each kick. I talked a lot during my reaction about the camera work, the sound effects, the choreography, but also there's the actors' performance. The fact that on their faces, you can see them, you know, like, oh, they make you feel like they're in pain and they're like feeling every punch. It's, wow, amazing. These guys are great. It's incredible sometimes how you can find people that you would not expect have such a great acting range, or at the very least are capable of pulling some incredible performances. Now, obviously, I don't speak Indonesian, so it's very possible that some of the dialogue was murky at times. You know, that's the problem when you don't speak a language, you tend to be a little bit more forgiving. But I could judge the performance based on the emotion, and the emotion was there from start to finish. In pretty much every way they were looking at each other, and in the tone of voice, and in just the body language. Like, it was all there. Also, this film is very impressive in the sense that even though I can tell that this is a movie made on a low budget, they made the most of it. Like, wow. The fact that they filmed this into an abandoned building is already pretty smart, because it gives them a ton of free sets, and they don't need much from there to actually make them feel like places that people would actually live in, especially if you take into consideration that these people are supposed to be gangsters and drug addicts or very poor people. So it makes sense that they would live in pretty terrible conditions. And also, it doesn't need need much. Like, they can film everything in the same 2 or 3 floors and you wouldn't notice. As a matter of fact, they could even film everything on 1 floor and you probably wouldn't notice. You just have to change a few details here or there. So with really smart set design, you can really make it feel like they went for like 10 different floors when in reality they were all in the same one. Also, as I mentioned during my reaction, you can tell that the colors were very muted and they kind of toned down the contrast a little bit in places so that they would remove a lot of the problems that you usually get when you're trying to film on a budget, which is that colors can be a pain in the ass because obviously you need consistency and it can be really hard to achieve when you don't have good equipment and when you don't have the best lights and the best sets and all of that kind of stuff. So if you mute all the colors and lean very heavily into one particular color, in this case it's blue, then you can really save yourself a lot of headaches and make a film that actually looks good and cinematic, even though you didn't have the tools to make a properly cinematic movie. A lot of directors have done this for their first movie. That's the case of Kevin Smith, for example, with Clerks, or Christopher Nolan with Following as well. They both filmed in black and white because that way they didn't have to worry about color and they didn't have the means to worry about color anyway. So see, here they did make it in color, but it's almost a black and white film in some way because it's basically just nuances of blue and black and white. So it all comes down to the same small range of colors. There are, of course, a couple of places during the film when they added a little bit of color, notably that scene that I pointed out to where there's a little bit of red. And you can tell that this is an important scene by the fact that just put a little bit more effort into it. But it makes sense that they would not do that for every single scene because it would be a mess and a pain to actually carry through the entire film. So I think they made a perfect decision. The camera work is amazing. The way it follows the action just so neatly, and the coordination it takes is absolutely very difficult to achieve. So they can be very, very proud of themselves. Now, I know there's a sequel to this film. I'm assuming it was made on a much higher budget. I don't know if it's worth watching. You guys can let me know what you think in the comments. But at least this film was absolutely magnificent and I loved it. And wow, this is indie filmmaking at its best. And the fact that they chose to make an action movie, because that's something I forgot to mention. Usually indie films, they'll pick genres that are a little bit easier to manage. So for example, you'll find a lot of romance, you'll find a lot of horror movies, you'll find a lot of dramas, but you're not going to find a lot of sci-fi or action movies because these can be really tricky to make when you have absolutely no money. So, but here the fact that they had martial artists, it really helped a lot, I think, in bringing the film together. So well played to everyone involved. I absolutely love the film and I'm looking forward to watching more indie films. So if you have recommendations, then feel free to leave them in the comments. And if you enjoyed this reaction, then please give it a thumbs up. That would really warm my heart. As usual, guys, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you soon for another reaction. Cheers!